What's up? Everybody alive? So I fell asleep. Thank God Speedy called. I was out. I was like, oh crap, I've been sitting here waiting. I fell asleep. I was watching a murder show, and you start taking notes. So oh man, so I got here yesterday. Had to drop the truck off because it's messed up. I knew it was messed up bad, and I told them, I was like, yeah, it's probably going to take a minute for them to fix this. Well, then they called me today and they were like, yeah, it's going to be a really long time. So now I have to go back to the terminal from this hotel, pick up a different truck, then take it to the shop where my truck is and try to transfer that truck, or most of it, into another truck. Now, most of you have seen me show what the inside of that truck looks like and the amount of wiring that's in that truck. Oh yeah, that's going to take a while. That's going to be a quick ride. So I don't know. I'm going to guess at least 7-8 hours of just nonstop trying to move stuff over. So yeah, Stefan, that's going to be a whole lot of suck ass right there, trying to move over all that stuff. I mean, the wiring alone is just unreal, and I've got it. In order to keep the wires tucked up underneath, like behind the windshield and stuff, I've glued it to the inside railing so that it would never just fall out. So I mean, we're talking, I got to get the duct, just everything. I mean, it's going to be a whole new nightmare. So that's going to be fun. And then I've got to try to get, all the camera stuff up so that we can do the rolling rides together and all that. So, oh, that was weird. All right, we went all outer spacey there for a minute. Robin, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was gonna go yesterday, but it was a mess. Trying to find a hotel. I got to the hotel I was supposed to go to, and showing some skin. Yeah, I don't normally have long sleeves on, but this is what I had left in the laundry basket. So I was like, okay, well, it's clean. Let's go with it. So at any rate, we go to go check into the hotel, and they're like, well, we don't know why you're here. You're not supposed to be here. We're going to call the other hotel. So they call the other hotel, and they didn't know what's going on. I'm like, well, that's it. So I just rolled and got my own. And so, yeah, it was like, I don't know, 10 o'clock by the time I was in here. So, from 4 a.m. till 10 p.m. Yeah, it was a long time. I was ready to go to sleep. So I basically spent the day here. And then they're like, oh, it turns out your truck's going to be forever, so you're going to need to get another truck. Oh, shit. So I found out it's going to be a Freightliner Cascadia. So I'm going from a Volvo to a Cascadia. So, yeah, Cajun Lass, I had been waiting because like by 5 o'clock, I was like, okay, cool. Well, there's a new murder show starting about this guy that killed his wife and then killed himself. And I'm like, okay, well, this will keep my interest while I'm waiting. And I ended up falling asleep in the middle of the damn show. So luckily Speedy woke me up. She's like, hey, you going? I was like, oh, crap. Oops. So, yeah. Prince is here. What's up, you guys? So, yeah, things are going to be, I don't know. It's been one constant, real weird situation after another. Yeah, K-Train, a freight shaker. Yep, gonna have the Cascadia. So Teresa, how y'all doing? Hey Prince, how you doing? Greg, no more Volvo. Yeah, they said it's really messed up. I knew it was. Not only was the all of the antifreeze getting burned off into the motor. But when the truck would start, you would hear it like, it sounded like all the gears were just grinding. And once it got going, it would stop. But that initial start, it would shake the whole truck. It was really something else. So I knew that truck was in a lot of a lot of pieces. It can only get better. Yeah, way. So yeah, I'm not real sure how things are going to roll. We did get the interview that we were telling you guys about. We have that rolling. That is now in the works, so I'm excited about that. That is going to happen, and the lady is working with Mac, and we're getting all that set up. So that should be about a week out, as long as I can keep everything rolling. As far as destinations and stuff, I'm not real sure. Everything has changed since I came back and talked to Drew. So there's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to be trying to figure out how to work into all the new stuff. So a lot going on. But I figured, hell, let's do After Dark from the hotel anyway, and just say hi and kind of update everybody. Yeah, Matthew, the destinations are going to change up a lot. We're just trying to figure out exactly how that routing is going to look. I'm used to being able to just bounce wherever I needed to, but since all of the freight and everything changed and fuel changed while I was gone, a lot changed at the company. And so yeah, there's just a lot of changes. And so just trying to figure out how to reacclimate myself into all of this. It's like it almost feels as though I started a new company. If you ever started a new job, you're always, you go in and you're trying to go, okay, so how do I fit into this mix and how do I make it work? That's kind of like it feels now. It's like I basically started a whole new job. Everything is different. It's been weird. And so I don't know, the whole ending of the way the convoy ended and then coming back here, it's all been just a bizarre experience. Just all of it. It's just been really weird. But the show is going to keep going. I'm just really not sure where. I don't know. We're even possibly looking at doing a studio, which would be a very different scenario. I don't know. I don't know what that'll be weird, not being in the truck and doing it, but actually in an actual studio. That'll be kind of bizarre. It's something we're flipping around right now. Like I said, there's so much to reacclimate to. I'm not real sure whether that's going to be in a truck or in a studio. But regardless, the channel is still going to go. We have a lot of plans. It just may be that the traveling part of that may change. So regardless, it'll still be a lot of fun though, because we have so much getting ready to happen. Yeah, so it could be a really weird transition. You might see some quick setups, but regardless, the show must go on, right? Is Drew still supportive of the show aspect? Yeah, it's just again, there's been so much that has changed from when I left till the time I got back. 2 months is a very long time. It really is, and you imagine in 2 months, especially with the amount of shit that changed globally, not just here, freight prices dropped off the map. When I left, freight prices were phenomenal, and there was a lot of extra money coming in that he was able to reallocate to whatever. It wasn't a real big deal because business was good, freight was good, employees were good, you know, everything was running smooth as silk. But in 2 months, a lot changed, and a lot of folks have kind of fallen off the grid because trying to keep up. You know, when you're trucking a load and you can only cover fuel, that makes it very difficult to be able to continue going on. So yeah, there's a lot happening, and I'm not real sure where this is going to go and how it's going to end. Right now, we're kind of just in a real weird situation, and now switching trucks is going to be a whole new nightmare. And I've got to be able to get all my things, and if they're going to move that truck from its current location to a different location, then I need to get everything out of that truck, because I don't want to end up having my stuff be thousands of miles away, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to get the rest of my stuff. Again, if you've ever watched some of the videos where I show you the amount of stuff in my truck, you'd be amazed how much is in that truck. I mean, you could fill up an apartment with what's in that truck. Yeah, inflation, supply chain, fuel, yeah, all of that has created a really difficult situation. Magnolia, that's absolutely, it's insane in just 2 months. You know, I don't know. It's weird. Well, there's somebody. Hello, we're live. What can I do for you? Huh? Yeah, I'm live right now with 178 people. How you doing? I'm sorry. It's okay, buddy. Okay, so sorry about that. So yeah, Lorraine, the show is, no matter what happens, we're going to keep the show going. It's just there could be some transition, whether that's going to look at being able to do live from the truck, or whether this is going to end up turning into a studio situation. That's kind of where the back and forth is going. Yeah, the cooling fin, that's it. Yeah, the Volvo is pretty much toast. There's a lot. I don't know. All I know right now is that the EGR cooling fan is what is bringing the antifreeze into the motor. So there's that. But then there's also the gearing situation, which I still have no clue what that is. It's in Walmart. It's going to make it so first you can drive a year now, just like the small farmers are trying to consolidate and get rid of the little guys. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the trucking industry right now, and it's kind of strange. So it will be, I mean, I've been running this through my head. If I had a studio, it would definitely be a different scenario, but I think it would also be cool. I would never have to worry about the audio, like where now I don't know how the audio is. It should be pretty good since I'm in a stable place, but the audio will always be good. The cameras will always be good. We can always be on a steady flow. You just come into the studio, we do the show, and you know, it makes things less problematic. You know, when we're in the truck, there's always issues with the audio is bad, or the thing is bouncing so bad, everything is, you know, you can't see anything because the tablet's bouncing so damn bad it's hard to tell. So I don't know. Well, if you saw a studio setup, would that change your position about still watching the show, or is it being in that truck situation that makes you want to watch the show? I don't know. I mean, I'm actually kind of genuinely curious what you all think. Will you take the new train horns off? No, I won't be able to do that, Jenny. I wished I could, but that would be a hell of an undertaking to get those off of there. Any insurance relief if you scratch? No, that truck is a company truck, so it will get fixed. It's just, how long is it going to take? And you know, will I actually get back into that truck? You know, my whole life is in that truck, literally. That's not a truck. Still watch. I appreciate it, Freebird. I'm confused. What's the 5%? Why would it? Asian Mao does a trucking show from stationary. Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know that. That's cool. That sounds down with studio. John Unleashed. Being in the truck is fun, but we're here with you. I appreciate that. Oh, Lisa, just tuning in. Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't know. I just don't know where this is gonna end up. If I'm honest, I love traveling down the road with you and seeing the country. Yeah, Special K. Yeah, I know. That's a hard part. You know, this is what I've done my entire adult life. I mean, from beginning to end. John OTR, that was you get for drive. That's what you get for driving a Volvo. I got you, Rocky. Okay. Yeah, all in all, I mean, you know, if it was a more reliable vehicle and it didn't have so many problems, it's a comfortable truck. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just there's always a lot of problems. It's all good with me, long as Misty's headlining. Oh yeah, Misty's always there. She's obviously, you can see her in the background over there, like, yo, I'm still here. Hello. I can still kick my footstool across the floor and not be in a truck. Yeah, plus you won't have to put your feet through the floor. I don't remember who it was, but they put their foot through the floor several times thinking I was going to hit something. But yeah, 4123, that is probably the worst thing you could do right now in this time, is to buy a truck. If you were ever considering buying a truck, this would be, I can't think of a more, maybe after 9/11, this is absolutely comparable to the exact same situation we faced after 9/11. John, do what will work. We'll be at your side. I appreciate that. Yeah, not only is it an extremely expensive, venture to do your own, and all of getting your DOT numbers, getting your IFTA and all that, it's you're going to throw down a lot of money. But in an arena like what we are now, where the prices of freight are very scary and the price of fuel is at where it is, this is hands down the worst time you could ever decide to buy a truck. I would never tell anyone, oh yeah, you should go on operator right now. Not a good idea. You know, we were even considering looking at sponsorship, possibly to do something to that effect. But again, then we're still looking at the cost of operations, even as a non-for-hire vehicle. Creating a mobile studio, we would still have to be able to afford to drive that from location to location and have enough to not only cover the cost to operate that vehicle, but then have enough to pay bills. And there's a team that's running this, and they also, we're trying to figure out how to get them some kind of monetary substance for that as well. So right now there's a lot in the air. It's going to go on. There's going to be a lot of transitions, and I'll try to throw those out as often as I can to keep everybody up to date with what's going to happen. Just right now, yeah, I really don't know. I got an ease for Old Bounty Hunter, and then, oops, where'd that go? Old Bounty Hunter is reorganization thing useless after having to shut down the OTR fam store. Oh, Bounty Hunter? Yeah, no, I don't know that I could do that. A little fat for Bounty Hunter. I'd have to just pull the trigger and hope the bullet will catch up. How's it going, Danny? Larry, I see you, Larry. I can't scream. I'm in a hotel. I'm afraid I'd get the cops called on me. White line favor. Yeah. Go drive for one of the CIA secret fleets. Maybe you'll surprise to, in there. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be in the CIA. Something I'm considering is possibly a local situation where I'd still be driving, but be local so that I could do a studio situation. So I'd still be driving, but it would be a local thing. Hey, John, good to say. Hey, what is that? All's we got to do. Now I remember. Yeah, how you doing, man? Diso, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I cannot do it. I mean, this hotel is pretty close. So yeah, the neighbors are going to be like, who the hell's he screaming for Larry, man? What the fuck's wrong with this guy? Want to come teach gymnastics? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll teach you how you get so big that the only gymnastics you're going to do is called the roll. You just, you can drop on one of those trampolines and just, I just spent 2,500 on train horns. Wow. Damn, Jim. Well done, sir. Yeah, drivers are needed everywhere. That's true. Again, it's just my personal position. I've got a lot that I need to try to figure out, because the way things are looking now, it's going to be a much more difficult scenario than what we were able to do prior to. So I will miss the scenery if you go local. Yeah, and I will too. But at this point, that's already kind of changed regardless. I can't really say a whole lot right now, but I can tell you that my ability for being able to go to whatever state is now obliterated. And so that's really kind of changed everything for me. And looking with, okay, this is what reality is. What do I do from this point? Do I stick with that or try to change that up? I don't know. I just don't know. I've been talking with Mac and Speedy pretty much all day, back and forth. Yeah, Laura, I'll catch you back up. So at any rate, my truck is completely shot. The Volvo is done. It's hammered. It's going to be months before it's ever fixed. So at this point, I'm getting a Freightliner Cascadia to drive. I'm no longer going to be bouncing around like I was while I was gone, and everything changed. They've completely changed the way they do routes and who they're doing routes for. And so I'm not going to be able to do what I was doing before. And that changes things a lot for me and how I was able to do things. At this point, I can't even make videos anymore. If you guys had ever looked before the convoy started, if you look before, I actually did videos where I would stop and do interviews or whatever, and then I would edit everything and post the videos. So that's what I was doing before the whole convoy thing happened. Well, then when the convoy thing happened, I joined that and I went to strictly live. And I really like the live aspect. I really do. But what I had thought on, afterwards was that I would still do these shoots, but that I would do them live and try to make it more vivid and a lot more fun. But it's pretty much shot. They're not running freight the way they used to, simply for monetary sake. They've got deals now where you make one pickup and then there's multiple stops. And to be limited in the area that I can go is going to put a huge damper on a lot of the videos that I had intended to do. So it's a lot to take in, and we're just trying to figure out what the best way to continue going forward, because the channel has basically taken precedence over my driving ability. I really, really, really want to be able to produce a good channel with multiple shows that you can watch, whether it's something live or whether it's interviews or whatever. I have dumped in a ton of money into equipment, into platforms, into everything that I can in order to be able to do as much as I can. And now that we're kind of restricted, I need to figure out how do I maximize my potential with what I've purchased. We have all this ability. I don't want to just drop it because of location scenarios. So Lisa, it's changed so much that I now have to seriously consider what I'm doing and how to go about doing it. But the channel has basically come first now. I've put too much into it to just let it go. You know, Jesus God. I mean, the amount of hours that, you know, I've been on this and meeting everyone. I don't want to just drop the channel. I think that would be the worst case scenario, to just let the whole thing go. So I'd rather put more time into focusing on what I can do in this situation to make it just as good as I had, you know, prior to, and just while adjusting how it's happening. So it won't be as much live or traveling or whatever, or if it is traveling, it may not be in a truck. We may have to do it in a minivan or something. I just don't know right now. There's so many different options. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to maximize my potential to make the channel continue working. So yeah, I'll take Jim, I'll take any prayers I can get at this point, because there's a lot we have to figure out, a lot. So it's not insurmountable, but it's going to require a lot of work and a lot of thought and creativity, because if I can't keep it unique and fun, why bother watching or putting it out there? I'm not going to put out garbage. I never have, and I'm not planning on starting it now. So it's got to be good. So I'll make sure that whatever ends up going down will be worth watching. Work during the day and OTR after dark in the evening. Yeah, like I said, we have the content for shows. The new interview show that I was talking about the other day is happening. We got a hold of her, and so we're getting that show worked on right now. The philanthropy side is also still on track. As a matter of fact, the same lady that we're going to be interviewing gave me some really good ideas about where I could go to kind of make that happen from place to place. Yeah, Maui, that's also a very huge consideration, but I have other things that I have to keep in mind. Being gone all the time is not really going to work for me anymore as well. If I was out and back, might be able to pull that off, but I'm in a situation where I need to try to make my home more often than I have. So I need to be able to take care of that. I've had some things happen down there that I'm going to need to address. So if you did get your shots, you could do produce runs from Florida to Georgia up to Canada. Huh. That's a thought. I don't know. I've run reefer unit before. Hell, I ran reefers for 4 or 5 years. It wasn't a fun situation. You go to those warehouses to get unloaded, and then you're dealing with the lumper fees and all that, and it takes forever to get unloaded. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. No, Minkia, he does. It's just what's lined up now is going to make things very, very different than where I had hoped to be able to take the channel. And because of the level of running that he needs done, I don't know that I'll be able to consistently keep that going, and that troubles me. So I just have a lot I need to think about and make sure that it works for everyone involved. You know, I started out with just me and a channel, and now there's a lot of other people that I need to consider that help this channel work. We just got Dee on here, and she's working with Speedy now, so that's awesome. We've got Irby, and you know, so we're bringing on more people to continue growing. And so I don't want to let anyone down. You know, that weighs really heavy on my shoulders. I want to make sure that, you know, we've got all these folks and they're excited and they want to watch things grow. I want to do that for myself, for you guys, for everyone that's here helping me make that happen. So it's a lot. It's a lot to take on, but you know, I'm not one that will allow bumps to stop me. I'll just figure out. I spend more time figuring out how to get around the bump, not that there is one. And so it's just a matter of taking the time to focus on what are my options. Can I go over it, around it, under it? You know, if I focus on what solutions I can come up with, it'll generally open up several different doors, and then you just decide what's going to be the best door to go with at this point. A glass of tequila. I can't drink tequila. That stuff makes me really ill. However, is anyone down with a Modelo? Anyone feel like having a Modelo with me? I'll go grab a Modelo. Are we down with a Modelo? Anything we can do to help? Let's just talk about it. Yeah, no, it's not really a help situation at this point. Now it's just I need to make sure that I keep this channel going and still have a job so that I can keep personal life going as well. But the growth aspect is huge for me. I want this to grow. So Modelo. All right, let's go do a Modelo. I shall return. Okay, you know what? You want to grab two for this particular episode. Okay, well, where the hell opener go? There it is. Okay. Key. Cold beer. Take key, open cold beer. Holy crap. It's frozen. Holy hell. That thing's frozen. There ain't much coming out of that one. Damn, that's one hell of a refrigerator. Okay. When beer is frozen, repeat first process. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. All right. Round two. That's a liquid flow. There we go. Okay. Cheers, all peeps. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. I've never had a beer freeze up on me before. Yeah. It's all good. There's more in there. So let's see what we got here. Here for long term, whatever you decide, we'll be here to support you. Well, you know, and I like being able to run what's happening with you guys so that, you know, everyone understands, and, you know, if there's ideas, you know, basically every idea that we've had, you know, for the show has come from something that I've seen here, and it kind of made me think about it and expand on it. So, you know, I like to keep you guys up to date. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, from the very beginning, I've told you whatever's going on, I'll be honest with you, whether it sucks, whether it's fun, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. So right now we're just in an unexpected point, and we have to figure out what the options are and what the best one to go with is. And I'll try to keep you up to date as much as I can. Kim, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Brenda's using bourbon. Damn. Breaker 19. Add Larry to the stream, please. He can cheer you up. Oh, this isn't me depressed or anything. This is just me focused. I have so many different thoughts running through my head right now, trying to figure out, you know, just what path I can go on. So I'm good to go. I'm very focused right now with what all I have to get accomplished, especially tomorrow. It's going to be a very long day tomorrow, trying to get that switched out, and then trying to find out whether or not I can just switch a few things or whether I need to get everything. If it's going to be everything, we're talking 2 or 3 days. I mean, I'd have to probably go get a U-Haul just to unload my truck. I mean, my whole life is in that truck. Everything that you could ever need in your home, I have in that truck. It's probably smaller, but I still have it. So, you know, it would be massive. It'd be a very large undertaking to empty that entire truck. Yeah, Kiki. So again, that's just oh, Yingling. I love Yingling, Robin. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites. Where's this? John, can you call me? He has my number. Oh yeah, Larry, I got your number. Yeah, but I've got a lot I gotta figure out, and in a very short amount of time. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to do anything tomorrow live because of whatever I'm going to be in. If it's a quick thing and the truck's going to remain here, then I can kind of go through, get what I need to have the mobile studio, you know, and then get all my GPS stuff and, you know, things that I'm going to need in order to function from day to day. But I'm a person that really likes consistency. I love spontaneity, but I love consistency. I love knowing that in my truck, no matter what I'm looking for, I know exactly where it is. I don't ever have to think about it. If I want to clean my phone, I know I can go right up here. I've got cleaning solution to the left, and I have rags to the right. Everything is in its spot every single time. When you alter that, it really takes me a minute to try to refocus. Oh God, I gotta do this all over again. And keep in mind that not every truck is set up the same. So the compartment that's here may not be here. It may be up higher, or it may not be there at all. It may be a shelf instead of a pocket. So you have to look at what the spacing situation is and try to reset that up so that it's as close to normal as possible. And a lot of things that are in that truck are mounted on there. Like just above my head, I have one of those pumps like you see at a hospital where you push and it has the big dispenser for hand sanitizer. I have that. If you ever watch the videos above my head, you'll see me reach up and do this. That's me grabbing a handful of hand sanitizer. I'll clean my hands, and then I got paper towels right behind my head that I can grab, wipe, and then I got my automatic trash can that, you know, it's so much, you know, it's like if someone asks you to move from your home, you know, it's a major undertaking. And now you have to try to figure out how to do that. It's like getting a new ex-wife. Damn it, Larry. John, OTR Full Throttle Saloon has a whiskey brewing company hiring truck drivers, warehouses in Tennessee. Yeah, that's neat. I didn't know that. Yeah, I've got a lot I got to deal with down there. Again, it's so weird. Once I left and came back, it's like everything that is no longer the same. Whether it's home life, whether it's work, whether it's my truck, everything that was on my consistency page is now gone. It's there, but it's obliterated. And now I have to somehow scoop those pieces back up and make that work again. So yeah, it's a mess. Right now, things are a real mess, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to kind of get all that back on track. But it's a lot. So no, I wasn't fired, Kiki. I wasn't fired in any way, shape, or form. No, that's not the case at all. I was not fired. I am at a hotel right now, just hanging out till tomorrow morning, and then we'll go deal with the truck situation tomorrow. Watch one of your old videos. You said you had, yes, Ola, that is 100% true. I'm very, very OCD in my own way. Everything has to go in its same spot. All of my electronics are in their original boxes with the original wrapping. If you open up anything that's 5 or 6 years old that I've had, it looks like I just bought it. So yeah, I have a lot of OCD tendencies, but it's not anything I want to treat. I like the way I am, and I like knowing that everything is always good. I don't have to buy anything twice because I keep it brand new constantly. So, I mean, what tendencies I have, I enjoy. What are you thinking happening? Yeah, no, I wasn't fired. I wasn't fired. Talked to another driver. He was stuck in a motel for a week. Truck problems. Oh, yeah, I wish it was a week. A week would be great. If it was a week, I'd be here. But no, we're talking several months. Whatever has happened is massive enough that they're going to have to do major tear down, major rebuilds. So it's not good. OTR John, I had a similar situation, 54 years, and recently 6 weeks ago. I understand it's good to talk to people, just not me. Yeah, Larry, it's a rough deal. Call Drew and ask about what, Kiki? What are we asking about? Mama says if he can't say anything nice, don't say oh. Love you, John. Positive content you put on here for fun. We're all behind you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot in the industry itself that has created a lot of problems, not just for Drew. It's the whole industry itself. You know, he was backed into a corner as all of this happened and had to make, you know, a lot of immediate decisions, just like I had to do with the channel. You know, there's been several times I've had to pull the emergency cord and just do some things that I had to do on my own, period, without contacting or doing anything with anyone. I just did it and made it happen because I felt like I needed to. And he's in the same spot, and the whole industry is in the same spot. So it's difficult. It really is. And so now I need to figure out how I keep the channel going and still keep a job going and make that mold. You know, another evening, another problem. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? Another situation is I haven't had my my Ozempic in 2 weeks now. So that's a bit of a problem. I can't even get to my medication. So there's that little problem. I mean, there's just so many things I'm trying to address all at once. So I don't know. We're going to keep it going and see what happens. Eat gummies, say all squirrely and get you laughing. Yeah. You hadn't thought of that, but he said Volvo has, oh God, Ronnie. When they called, I knew there was a lot of problems. So I was like, okay, that's not fun. Spot prices are down 37% since December. Yeah. Like I said, there's been a lot of talk about guys that are hauling loads, and just by the end of it, they've covered. Even fuel surcharge is not enough to cover. You know, by the time you put diesel and DEF in your truck, you generated a bill. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys are aware of this. How's it going, David? But pumps at the truck stops are limited at $1,000, so the pump will automatically stop. Now there are running 2.25 tanks on each side of 250s. That means they're having to reset the pump every time they stop to fill, if they burn it down that far. That's insane. You're talking what, $1,300–1,400 a fill? You know, it's nuts. It's just nuts right now. OTR is known. You left a huge footprint, Donald. I hope so. And that's my biggest thing is I don't want to just lose all of that. I've put so much time and effort into creating this. I don't want it to stop. So I'm focusing most of my attention on how I keep this going and how I keep it entertaining enough that people still want to watch. So it's hard. Oh, the signal's wonky. Yeah. I can sign into the hotel. I can try it. Let's see. How bad is the signal? Because if I have to sign in, it's going to go blank for a minute. I can try to sign into the hotel Wi-Fi. I'm just using the data right now. It's back now. Okay. Yeah, I'm just using the data from the tablet. That there's hotel Wi-Fi, but I tried it on my phone and it's not that great either. Cool. Well, it was only wonky for 45 seconds. Okay. Well, who knows? So at any rate, that's the deal. That's what's going on. We're just trying to figure out how we continue doing everything. You can't go out of state. Did something happen with you personally? Oh no, I can. No. It's not that I can't go out of state. It's the lane that I'm able to do. When we want to see that, where'd that go? Want to see that? Oh, the TAT. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a story behind that. So it's a tombstone that originally said happily married John and Alex, which was my second wife. But then when all that went down, I got this tattoo, and the RIP, they're hollow so that you can still see the old tattoo through the letters. And it just reminds me that if I can get over this, there's nothing I can't get over. So yeah, that's exactly how that one went down. And this is just another one of those situations, that it's just like the tattoo. This is a major ordeal that I've got to figure out how to do it. And it's just I'm much more focused than I was when this happened. So it'll hammer out, and we'll get it figured out. I got a lot of people I don't want to let down, so we'll make it happen. Be yourself. That's what makes OTR. You'll figure it out. Yeah, absolutely. All we got to do is figure it the hell out. There's just a lot to figure out all at once. So yeah, it's not that I'm restricted to just one state. It's that the lane is very narrow now. Whereas I was like, yeah, send me to Nevada, and then I need to go to Nebraska, and then I need to go to Texas. All of that ability is now gone. That's not how they run anymore. So yeah, no problem, Robin. So yeah, I just got to figure out how I'm going to do this, and everything that we do is a one pick multi-stop, and multi-stops can get really tricky if everything doesn't go exactly according to plan. I've been in that situation before. You get to the first stop and there's 3 other trucks. Well, now you're 3 hours behind. You get to the second stop and they're already going home and they can't unload you. So now you have to wait till the next day, and it can become a very large nightmare continuously over and over and over when you start talking multi-stops. And so having had experience with that before, that makes me really nervous with what I'm going to do and how I can affect the show, because I'm always going to be on a very odd time frame, whether I might be able to go live one day, I can't go live the next. I don't know. It takes a lot of my ability to adjust a day out of my control. So yeah, there's a lot that's going to go into this, so we'll figure it out. Hey, Robert, thank you, appreciate that. Winnipeg, yes. What do we got here? Greetings, Canada, from David. My brother drives multi-stops, car hauler. Yeah, well, yeah, Magnolia. Yeah, that's a bit of a different situation. His is a much harder deal. He's got to drop all them suckers and park them and all. Oh God, I don't know how they do that. That's a job I'm glad I've never gotten into. Don't like multi-stops, throws you off big time. Yes, duh. Thank you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You can never count on where you're going, and if they're going to be on their own scheduled time. You can show up on time. That doesn't mean you're going to get unloaded on time. And then if that puts you behind and now you're late to your second stop, traffic, whatever. Das Hound, yeah, I think that's kind of why I fell asleep. I've been running this through my head all day. So yeah, kind of funny that I fell asleep. I wasn't expecting that. I genuinely don't remember. I thought I was still watching the TV, so I thought it was weird when I heard the phone ring. Hey, Teriyaki, how you doing? Hopefully the craziness won't last much longer. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I know that I want to make sure whatever we do is something that I can continue and try to get everything back on a consistency scale. That's what's really throwing me off. Everything is now scattered, and so I don't have that stability anymore, and that really messes with my own psyche. How about hauling people? Oh no, I hate doing household moving. Oh God, no. I'd rather haul an alligator through its butthole than have to deal with household moving. Works out as it's supposed to. Irby, I'm hoping that will happen. Oh, Big Dogman, let me use your helmet. That would work great. Yeah, I don't even know that I'll need to drive a race car. I might just need the damn helmet here after a while. What do I want to do? Right now, I don't know, Freebird. I'm just being as honest and as open as I can. I genuinely do not know what I want to do. I know that the channel is my biggest concern, and then trucking is pretty much secondary. After 27 years, it's not difficult for me to deal with trucking. That's not really something. But this channel, I've been only doing for less than a year. So yeah, when I'm in a truck, it's like breathing. It's not something I ever think about. But this channel requires constant attention, constant creativity, constant new ideas, constant everything. And so I have to spend a lot of time focusing on the channel, whereas I don't really have to focus on trucking. That's not really an issue. I heard that hauling people from yeah, Larry, that's a great job. Again, though, you need a reefer unit to pull that off. No, the dedication is there, definitely. I appreciate it. I do not do, I don't have tanker or hazmat. I gave that up a while ago. You should do an audio book about what I do currently, which would be going crazy. So basically, I'll just do the Sam Kinison impersonation for like an hour and a half. That's what it sounds like in my head. I'm out. Oh, for now. Hey, Mutt, have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. 2 Qs have a long haul ticket, and 2, there must be companies out there that could use celeb status. Yeah. We have talked about getting sponsorship. There's a whole nother process to doing that. As a matter of fact, Mac and Speedy and I had actually talked about that tonight, about trying to look into that. If I was able to get sponsored with Truck and Trailer and do that, that would be a consideration. But again, even with that, you have to have enough income generating to have operating cost and cost of life to just pay your regular bills. Plus the amount of money that I spend on Wi-Fi a month is insane, just insane. So I don't know. A tour bus driver would definitely not work for me, because I need, if you've ever been a tour bus driver, you have to do their laundry, you have to clean the bus, you have to do a lot. I wouldn't be able to do anything with the channel. I'd have to throw the channel in the trash, and that's not going to happen. Husband drove a city bus for 35 years and for 50 backseat. Oh God, I couldn't do a city bus either. That'd really throw me crazy. Misty is in the bed, completely asleep. She's loving the big bed. Perhaps you're overthinking. Put on a helmet, delegate. Yeah. Again, we're working with that, Gracie. There's just a lot we have to figure out. Said we're going to go back to drilling. I haven't heard that, Cajun Last, so that would be great. I haven't quite heard that yet, though. Girl got wrench. Oh, big dog. Wait, who did? Oh, Cajun Last did. Okay, so I can't see that. So, okay, cool. Kim Dennis, short bus driver. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Yeah. What's up, Big Dog? So, all right. Well, so we've covered all that. Mind if I smoke? Absolutely not. Go for it. Sunny days. I think you might have messed that one up. I don't get hey John, missed your chats. Been traveling a bit. Now in the city of Lost Wages. Yeah, Linda, that's a fun city to be in. Hey John, is truck in the shop? Yes, Papa Brad, it is, and it is totaled. I mean, they're talking months to fix it, not weeks, months. Did I eat? Yes, I did. I had Mexican food tonight, which is why that came along. Light them if you got them. Yeah, I hear you, Kim. How do you get celeb contracts? It goes through the union. You actually sign up with a union, and then they delegate those drivers out to the tour bus companies. Write a book on my adventures. Yeah. You know, what's funny though is, you know, I don't know, writing a book anymore, in our age, it'd probably be better to do a video. I don't know that people even buy books anymore. I mean, they generally just watch a video or watch a made for TV movie, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find people that actually read anymore. The EGR cooler was pouring all of my antifreeze into the block and burning it off, and then the gearing is all messed up too. So yeah, the truck is toast. I got to get a Freightliner tomorrow, take it over there, and then figure out just what I'm looking at with transferring. Do I need to transfer a little bit or everything? So I'm drinking and smoke. Oh my, damn! She does. Diesel, you got the whole party going there. Is a YouTuber. Shit, where'd that go? Brittany Nicole is a YouTuber, and with RTI, you may get on with RTI out of Missouri. Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, because I don't, with what's going on at the house, I need to be able to get to the house as well. And medication is now an issue. I got to get that done. So, yeah, Papa, it's just a matter of switching trucks, and that's going to be a major headache, but we'll get it done. And my reading has gone up since January. Chatting. Hey, Freebird, look at you, huh? Not affecting, it's affecting. Yes, it is. It's affecting my ass. I've got so much going on. It's a Freightliner. God, what the hell is it? It's a Cascadia. It's a Freightliner Cascadia. Yeah, they're all automatic. They don't run manual at all anymore. Oh my God. Larry, please tell me you're kidding. Luis, do you still have the fireworks? You know what? I do. They're in a box right next to my seat. Sure do. Yeah, bottle rockets and firecrackers. I do still have them. I forgot about that since you mentioned it. John, look up Brittany Nicole. She's a female truck driver and sponsorship and works for RTI. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just need some time to kind of focus on how we're going to do things. But yeah, exactly, Glenn, one day at a time. That's exactly what I need. Is I just need to kind of figure things out one at a time, because I've got so much on my plate right now. If I try to focus on everything, yeah, it's going to put me in a bad spot, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to look at everything one at a time and try to figure out where to take that. So far, only seizures have been when I sleep. I haven't had them when I'm awake. Oh, wow. That sucks. She's a YouTuber, very successful, YouTubing with RTI. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, and I've got, like I said, I've got a lot of plans to do a lot of different things. This interviewing thing that we're going to start doing, I'm really excited about that. It's just going to mean that when we do that show, I have to be stopped, because I don't want to be focused on anything other than who I'm talking to and the situation we're addressing at that particular time. Totally sucked to have to go. Oh God, yeah, Jesus God, Saberwolf. Yeah, I've helped a couple of guys out that had those at a restaurant one time, and the other guy was walking into a store. So twice I've helped a couple of folks out that were dealing with that. OTR looks so stressed. One day at a time. Oh yeah, Donna, I appreciate it. I'm not stressed. I'm just focused. There's a difference. When I'm stressed out, it's because I can't figure out what I'm going to do. I know what I have to do. It's just a matter of what is going to be the best option at this point. Hey Monica, how you doing? You lie to have a live streamer? Aardvark, you threw me on that one. Want to get big, do a daily show. I do a daily show, or at least I try. You know, we've had a couple days here where it's just not been something I could do. John, look up YouTuber and truck driver for OTR. Her name is Brittany Nicole. Yeah, I will. I'll check that out. Because driving is what I most enjoy in life. Yeah, Saber, me too, dude. And that's another part that's affecting me is I've said thousands of times how much I love being out west, and that's now gone. So Hey, Jay's Canadian Garage. How you doing, buddy? Are you being roasted? Good vibes. Sometimes I wonder. I really do. We'll get in touch with him. Hey, Jay. Okay, so shit, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh well. You have a good evening. Things will fall in place. 2 a.m. comes early. Oh, Southern boy. Damn, brother. All right. Have a good night, man. We'll see you. But yeah, as far as doing the daily show, I try to at least, if nothing else, do the after dark. Just kind of touch base with everyone, let everyone know what's going on. We've got so much that we have to deal with now and transitioning. So, just do the best we can and just try to keep building. Hook up with Jeff and go pole dancing. Yeah, no, not doing that either. If you'll be trucking local and doing day runs, you can keep the after dark as is. Appreciate it, Minkia. Who do you lie to? That does not sound. Yeah, no, there's no lying happening. This is as honest as it gets. That's exactly what's going on. Hey, how's the OTR beast? Yeah, we're just in a lot of new stuff right now. So hopefully the new truck, is something that'll be temporary and I can get back to the other one. Once I get the other truck back, that will be a much more steady situation. 69 is drifting. Leave that one alone. Whew. Yeah, Deb, I appreciate that. Nathan, I am at a hotel in Bolingbrook. I'll be leaving tomorrow to deal with the truck situation. So, yep. It's apparently a white one, the white Cascadia. So, God, I'm more concerned with if I have to unload that whole truck like that. That is running through my mind nonstop. Even while we're doing this, I'm thinking about the amount of wiring I'm going to have to pull out of that truck. Oh crap! It's a lot. Oh God, Larry's hungry. Freedom Ford is broke down. They're sending for help. Oh, does new truck have a good bed or pull down? You know what, Ann? I haven't been in a Cascadia in a minute, but as I recall, it's a double bunk. So it's basically the same rear as the Volvo as far as the condo. It's just got a different layout for cabinets and things like that. As I recall, the Cascadia has a huge blank spot where you're supposed to mount your refrigerator. And so now I have to figure out where I'm going to put my clothes, and it's going to be relocation of everything. So what do you want to see? The finished brisket. Okay, yeah, shoot, man. How many miles on my truck? I think there was like I want to say like 284, I think is what was on it when I went yesterday. Hopefully a lot of lumpers around to help. Yeah, I don't think so. It's at a dealership. Basically what they're going to have to do is back the truck out so that I can put my truck next to it and then just unload it load by load. And if I have to do, Bolingbrook, Illinois, yeah. So if I have to do that whole truck, it's going to take a while. Glad to hear from you. Haven't seen much in convoy. No, Charlie, I'm not in the convoy. I'm in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Chrissy, I would genuinely hope so. I don't know so, but I hope so. Just don't know so. What is 284? Somebody told me 420 earlier. I was like, what the hell is 420? And then they're like, that's a Potheads Unite or something. I'm like, okay, cool. You're gonna swap Misty's window out. Jesus, I didn't even think about that. But yes, yeah, that's something else I got to do. And now, with having to switch the bed over, I don't have new screws to put on the window. I'm not real sure how I'm gonna do that. Again, just something else I have to figure out. Yes, Janice, that's exactly what it is. It's like moving from one house to the next. I mean, your entire life is in there. It's so much. Really not looking forward to it. This should be good to go now, maybe. Cheers. Still a little icy, but drinkable. I'm good at moving housing and creative small spaces. Yeah, well, it's basically how are the cabinets set up. I actually drove a Cascadia when I was with Total several years ago. I remember there being a big blank spot on the passenger side wall where you're supposed to put your refrigerator and all that, and they put such small cabinets up there. I don't know that I'm even going to have enough space to transfer everything. I may end up having to transfer everything over and then haul it to the house just to drop shit off, just so that I can try to get it, what I can in the new one. Just saw the biggest cattle hauling company in Salt Lake City closed down due to the economy. Several other truckers that gave channels are all scrambling to get loads. Yeah. Like I said, it's taken a very big hit right now. Katie Lass, I have it ready to view if John wants me. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get a link. Mac. And Speedy, can you send me a link that I can send him real quick? Trial fun in Dallas. He's not doing the trucker thing. I went with. Will Misty handle the change to new truck? Oh yeah, she doesn't care. No, Cuba, no pity party. Just a very focused party on where I go and how I make things happen. So yeah, no, it's the switching trucks could be a pity party because I am not looking forward to that. That's going to be an enormous amount of work. Okay, Jay's Canadian Garage, your link is sent to you, buddy. Old truckers never die; they just get new Peterbilt. Yo, the Peterbilts are phenomenal, man. I've only gotten to ever drive one in 27 years. I've only ever driven one, but I love that truck. It was awesome. I timed my kids better 410 and 820. I don't know what that means. Getting the bacon traps out. Yeah, we're gonna need several of them. MJR Farms, what's up, man? How you doing? The cooler, the EGR cooler went out. It was dumping antifreeze into the block, and then the gearing is all screwed up too. And they said it's just going to take months to get it fixed. So I've got to get a different truck. So what do you mean by negativity? For me, Greg, I'm not sure. OTR Family is not the other. Oh, okay. Oh, Deb's setting up new baconated traps to come on with you tonight. Oh, send him a link as well. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Larry, there's a link in your email. All you got to do is put it on Chrome, and it'll bring you in, and then Speedy can handle it from there. Keep the faith. Yes, lots of faith, just a lot of work. Doing great. Emissions suck on the new diesels. They're nothing but problems. Yeah, the dev situation. Oh, Valerie's got a birthday. Happy birthday to Valerie. Time to feed the critters. All right, man. All right, there's Jay. We'll have Jay up here in just a second. Oh, there he is. There's Jay. Holy crap, there he is.
Hey, how we doing there?
Man, been better.
I know you've had a shit show going on.
Yeah.
I had kind of a shit show myself, but you know, but I'm sure everyone's ready to see my creation.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot, what do we got?
All right. The brisket. Oh, crap. How do I?
Oh, well, that was quick. Bye. Oh, there he is. We'll try that again.
Just turn the phone around for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm still novice to all this crap. I just got a new cell phone on Saturday, so I don't know how to use it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna flip it around, but first I'm gonna show you. Oh, hopefully you can see it. Can you see it?
Well, no. You've got us looking at a pan. There we go. Now we're
okay.
Now we're starting to get the hang of it.
It's wrapped up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Oh crap! Oh Jesus! Fucking butcher paper! Yeah, the butcher paper. I don't even know how to hold the phone right.
There we go.
Is that working?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're seeing it.
This is a brisket done. I just it's been in the butcher paper. It's been gone for 10 hours.
You don't have to yell.
Wow.
You don't have to yell.
Look at that.
And it tastes delicious.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, the smell in the house is amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I got my buddy John over here, and well, you all know Kareen.
Oh yeah.
That's my buddy John. And there's Kareen.
There she is.
And it tastes awesome. Well, I haven't yet just fingered the top.
I still got I
fingered it.
I gotta fold it back up. I got about 15 more minutes before it's ready to cut.
So what are you doing with that?
What am I doing with it?
Yeah, like what else is going with it?
Well, I got onion buns that are gonna go on it with coleslaw, homemade coleslaw that I'm doing. And then we're gonna do what we call a party potato, which is just cut up hash browns with sour cream, 18%. Well, we make a roux, right, with 18% cream, and flour, and then cheese, which is extra old, Parmesan, a little mutts, and a little bit of cheddar. Orange cheddar, right? We make the roux up for the potatoes, and it's called a party potato. It's in the oven right now. And then we got a nice salad on the side.
Good
So
grief.
that's what's going to be for dinner tonight.
I had a burrito.
So John, you want to come over and have? You want to come by and?
Yeah,
Want me to come pick you up, bring you over for dinner?
No doubt.
I'll just bring it across the border because you don't have your passport.
There you go. Hey, Valerie, thank you. Where is he doing this? Why is he doing this to us? OTR just gained 10 pounds. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to get that scratch and sniff going here. We're working on that.
Hey,
now everybody's starving.
Yeah. Well, I had to show you. It's going to be in the video, the end result, right? I'm finishing it today with the brisket, right? So, but I wanted to show you live what I did.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, I fell asleep. Luckily, Speedy woke me up. Yeah. I was done, man. I was actually like this, and the phone rang, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I smoked it with pecan and mesquite wood all day long.
Jesus, that's insane.
Well, you know, if you're gonna do it right, right?
Yeah, ain't no sense in doing a half ass. I got a whole ass right here.
That's right. Cheers to you, brother.
Yeah, hey
Love
man.
you. I love you, man. I love you.
That is incredible, dude. Now everybody here is dying. DoorDash is going to get like 5,000 orders here in the next few minutes.
Well, they're not going to get worse than that.
Well,
Yeah, no.
I don't know how they can deliver everywhere, but let them try.
Yeah, there you go. Do I need to move to Windsor? You are only 2 hours away. I work from home, so just need a room and the internet.
Well,
That's
we got a
Special
room
K.
and we got the internet. So,
Well, there you go. Special K. They're going to do a room for rent.
yep, room for rent. Special K, come on down.
Tracy says, watched your video making the bruschetta. That looked awesome.
Oh, it turned out I made it again. Tell them, honey. 1 sec.
Well, there was
Can they see you?
there was a little bit of bruschetta topping still left over, and I brought it for my lunch from work. And I wanted it again. So I'm like, there was a little bit of bread left over. I said, honey, can you make me some more of your bruschetta? So that's what I had today with barbecued chicken and just vegetables and dip, which I have to give Jay the recipe and put it on. Everybody loves my vegetable dip.
Oh, my.
It is fucking amazing. And yeah, I'm sorry. Don't put your head down, honey.
My wife has a foul mouth.
Yes,
What can I say?
Oh, no, wait. I'm a truck driver mouth. That's all it is, right? Correct?
Yeah, she's more of a Peterbilt than a Freightliner. I got it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
That's what my brother used to. My brother used to drive. Well, he still drives a Peterbilt, and yes, he taught me the best.
I drove a Peterbilt too when I drove. So.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah. I can't wait to bring that kind of food down to you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. When we do the meeting at some point, yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're going to be doing now since everything's kind of changed up. But
hey,
hopefully,
whatever it is, I'm in for it. Doesn't matter.
Right. So it's just a matter of now we have to figure out how to do all this planning again, but we'll get it figured out.
We'll get it figured out.
Are you looking at doing the restaurant attached to it or what?
No.
Well, hey, if I can get things moving and get some funding and all that, yeah. Why not, right?
Our last name is Dump, not Trump.
Okay.
But
well,
you know
then
what?
that.
I got all the connections for all the stuff. Like I said,
Right.
I got a 55 ready to go to make into a queue.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it'll be nonstop. You'll have a line wrapped around the friggin' block twice.
Well, I hope so, but
But they gotta come here so they get the Black Angus. They gotta get the Black Angus local.
That's what's
that
up.
makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Quality is everything, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like my father said to me younger, you either feed the farmer or you feed the doctor, and I'd rather feed the farmer.
Amen. Yeah. Because if you're going fresh, you're gonna be healthy. Period.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what we do, and everything's all it's free range. Everything else, it's not all chemical involved. All that stuff.
Yeah, that's the way I like to find my women, free range. You know. Once you start shooting them up full of shit, they're no good.
I like to find mine a little loose.
Oh, we got another one. We got another one live here. Hello. Let's Speedy. Let's try this. See what happens. See if you can blow this three-way. Here we go. There's Larry.
Larry.
Howdy ho!
Howdy ho!
You know,
Mr. Hanky, howdy ho!
Oh my! This show's going to hell. That's all I know.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
there's Captain Larry.
I gotta watch out where I'm looking. I got another monitor over here.
Yeah. So the camera's this way, and then your monitor's over there.
Yeah, well, I got the big screen over here for porn, you see. So
Oh, good. Well, yeah. If you could just move the camera so we can only do that.
you
As
gotta
long
have
as
your,
it's straight porn, we're good.
Yeah.
I can't let you see that picture. I got a picture hanging up behind me too, I think. Yeah, you can't see
No.
it.
No, can't see it. No, that's not it. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, this one?
No.
That's not it. Jesus, that's not it.
That one's it.
We didn't see it.
Good.
Oh,
Well, Jay, it's nice to finally see you. And every time I watch your show, I tell you, I joined your channel, and I was waiting for the brisket, and you spoiled it because you brought it out here, and I was going to watch that later when you put the video up.
well, there's more to it. It explains more, but I had to do a spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. And I wanted to jump on too because most people don't realize.
You got another tattoo?
No, the lady.
Yeah.
They were.
It's a process, and I wanted to show John what the heck I'm doing,
Yeah.
and everybody else. Don't get me wrong, the whole family here. Because
I'm
everyone's
looking at
like,
the comments.
it's one thing just to put the video up, but if I show it live, it's like, oh yeah, it's really happening, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, I looked at that and I watched when Jay did the cutaway, and he's like, "Okay, well, we're gonna finish this, and I'll be back." And all I can hear is his wife like yelling at him. Okay, you're on, go. And I'm sitting there cracking up, and I'm like,
I like to hear.
Yeah, my wife's got a big mouth.
oh,
You heard her.
yeah, dude, she has ears like an eagle. What the hell is this?
Yeah,
I know.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? She can hear everybody here and everything that's going
Magnolia,
on.
that's Larry. I can't.
But when I
scream
talk
because
to
I'm
her,
gonna
she can't hear shit.
I don't pay attention. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she got selective hearing.
Yeah, this is the real Larry. You can finally see new Jersey
Yeah.
Larry. Here I am.
So David now says Larry,
It's nice
Curly,
to
and
meet you,
Mo.
Larry.
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Yeah. I don't know who's who.
Did you
Who's
ever
Larry,
get?
Curly, and Mo?
Yeah. Did you ever get the Larry shirt?
No, I couldn't find it. By the time I went back, because it was.
It's on Journeys.
Okay, I'll go back and look for it. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's on. If you look at the description, Journey's the one that has that.
Okay, yeah.
That is not what I pictured Larry to look like.
For some reason, I went to.
I'll sit in my chair.
I went to somebody else's merch shop or something. I was looking for it. I went through your stuff. I couldn't find it. I went through I don't know how many pages, but I couldn't find it.
I want to watch a movie.
Yeah, no, it's on. We only have one now, so if you go to Journeys, you'll see it.
Oh, there I go. Now I can see everyone better. I think.
Oh, there's
I
no
can't get
stamp.
Ian better, but oh crap! Sorry, I turned the goddamn camera. I'm an idiot.
Ah, you drugged me.
Oh, I did him wrong.
No, Jesus, I am gonna have to go pick up the damn slow bus. Shit.
I was gonna come in with it. I was gonna come in and go, wing, wing, wing. This is your friend calling. Pick up the phone. Wing,
Oh,
wing, wing.
God,
This is
no.
your friend.
Or like.
One second, I gotta get my helmet.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I'm gonna go feed my unicorn.
You're supposed to ride it.
Oh, I'm not gonna ride that. Have you seen a point on his head? Hell no.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, that it's like bull riding.
I watched it. Bruce's
Say,
whatever.
that solves the decision, John. You will now be a bus driver. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to start the slow bus. Yes. So are you feeling uplifted now? That was the intent of this. Yeah. I'm uplifted until tomorrow, and I got to start doing all kinds of freaking lifting.
Yes.
Holy shit, from one truck to another.
Hey, John. You know what? It's gonna be all right. As a matter of fact,
So, like,
what a lot of people don't know is the amount that because I've been a contractor, and I'm 54, even though I look 35. Thank you, dear. we rely on trucks so much. I mean, to the point where, whether it's, gravel, sand, lumber, material, block, anything, I mean, constantly. And it's put such a hitch in the market. About 6 weeks ago, we just shut down because I kind of saw this coming. And I was like, okay, what, because you kind of look at the other side of this. You kind of look at, okay, what's the opposition going to do? They're going to try to strangle trucking and make it so it looks like it's their fault. And it's not their fault whatsoever. There's a few amount of trucks. Everybody's upset, and tensions are running very high. So I just shut it down, and things. Even building a new home right now in New Jersey is ridiculous.
We've got a lot of backfeed on Jay's channel. We're getting a lot of background. It's drowning us out here.
Oh, tell him to turn his watch page off. Just hit if you're watching this, just hit the mute page.
There we go.
I made the mistake of one time going like this.
Am I good now?
Yeah, no, we got a lot of back noise. Your wife and John are talking, and we can't hear anything.
Oh, sorry. The wife and my buddy are talking, so
right. It's drowning us out.
Oh, I apologize.
That's all good.
She is. She's like me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Go say that in front of her.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch this.
Oh, hey, God, here we go.
You're doing a lot. How's that?
That's good.
Predictable.
I know. John's been you guys have been streaming for a little bit.
You know what? Bubba needs to shut his cocksucker fucking mouth.
Oh my God!
Wow, she's my new best friend.
This show has turned to shit in a heartbeat.
I apologize for that. That's my wife.
I've been doing live streams for well over 7 years, and there's a lot of glitches. I've seen a lot of changes in it and different things. And StreamYard, I remember when OBS first came up, and StreamYard and all these other different platforms, and all that kind of stuff. So when John's on there trying to figure out, okay, I'm not sure what to hit, and I'm like, I'm shouting at the laptop as if he can hear me, which he
yeah. Where were you when I was taking a piss in the shitter and I didn't know how to hit the mute button?
I'll do you one better.
I caught a lot of shit for that.
I'll do you one better. We had a live stream, and we used to run them about 8 hours before they shut off, and then figured out how to do it 24 hours with OSB and so forth. And my buddy up in Vermont, who recently passed last year, and
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, is a good friend of mine, and he's into the moonshine. I'm into the beer. He got so drunk one night, he was in the backyard with a campfire, and there was 10 of us on panel, and all of a sudden I heard a thud.
Oh, no.
I started cracking up because he fell off the lawn chair. Literally rolled right off the lawn chair on the live. On the live, I mean, it's, around the circles that I hang in normally. If you bring that up, it's just funny. It's a good remembrance to a good guy who's not here anymore.
Yeah, that's the shame. Yeah. I know I caught a lot of hell. I had 2 days worth of piss jokes, live streaming the live streamer. I mean, just all kinds of. Yeah, it was relentless.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were gonna ever let me get over that. Deb, I will absolutely remember the duck. That's the first thing I'm going to get off that truck tomorrow is that duck.
And the flags too. Don't forget the flags.
Yeah.
No, the flags are on my trailer. I'm good on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. I just got to climb up there. I need a ladder in order to get the steel straps cut. What's Larry drinking? I don't know. What are you drinking, Larry?
I'm drinking all day IPAs.
Nice.
I've never even seen that.
all day IPAs. They're actually pretty good on the Yingling. On the Yingling,
Yes, I love Yingling.
Oh, me
Heineken,
too.
a little bit. I like Beck's. I like Beck's beer.
I don't think
you
I've
like
had
the
that
German beer, yeah. Yeah, Jawohl, yeah, it's good beer.
Yeah, let's see, Moosehead. I mean, I like a lot of them. I like more of a golden, not a very heavy. Like I'm not a the Bass Ale and stuff. A little too heavy for me, or Guinness.
Yeah.
Although I will have Bass once in a while, but I just enjoy the beer. I mean, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, I love the Yingling. When I go down to the States, every time I go down there, it's the first thing I go for is Yingling.
Oh, dude, I love Yingling. Holy crap.
When I went to the factory, I fell in love with it.
Yeah, if I went to the factory, I would fall for different reasons because I'd be hammered.
Oh,
I wouldn't be falling in love. I'd be falling on the floor. There's a difference.
Well, I was a Canadian, so I was still standing. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're used to that shit.
If I went to the Yingling factory, I would say, okay, well, do you have a truck? Can you load it up? And I'd be like,
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. We got Miller White. What the hell is Miller? I know what Miller Light is, but what the hell is Miller White? Kuba, did you fat finger that one? We got Moosehead Rocks. Jay's Garage. Birch Douche. Jay Try. Good. Warsteiner Pills.
Yeah, dude, that's in French. Don't let him read it.
Holy shit! All right, you read it then.
I can't even see. I don't even know how to get freaking chat.
You don't know how to read. I understand. Yeah, it's tricky.
No, I can't read. I'm a little bit slow.
Hell drinks red.
I don't
Stripe.
have my helmet on, and I don't have the comprehension.
Look, Jay, turn the blinky on the helmet. I don't want to lose you.
Okay, I get the light going.
Yeah, it keeps the GPS going so we can track where the fuck you're at now.
I'll put my safety vest on too.
I got the gist of what it said. It basically says if you get a couple cases of Yingling, hide it from your wife in the shed and drink it yourself.
There you go. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't even need a shed. I mean, any corner of a dirt lot works just fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
But
I don't care.
John and Larry, I gotta let you go for a minute because I gotta go
for a minute.
I gotta tend to the brisket.
The ass whipping you're getting ready to get?
No, I gotta tend to the brisket and get it a cut and everything else.
Okay.
Put it on the video, and then I'm gonna post. I'm not gonna show you all the cutting up and the pull part and all that. So you see the video. So I gave you a little teaser.
Okay.
But
you know how I love a teaser.
I know you love a tease. Who
Oh
doesn't?
yeah. Just show me a little bit.
I know what a tease is all about.
Hey, Dasshound wants to know what Larry's channel is.
My channel is actually my name, Larry Siebens. I have two of them. You can see the first one, Larry Siebens, has, I don't know, like 70 videos on it that I've done. And they're all live stream. It's nothing that I've added. It's all regular hangouts. We used to have between 2 and 12 people. I think the max we did was 12, and then we actually crashed it because you couldn't have 12. You could only have 10. So we literally crashed. I think that was about 7 years ago, but I've been on YouTube since about 2013 on different platforms and stuff like that. Done, I don't know how many hangouts. I mean, I can't count them. It's just been so many.
Yeah, Magnolia brings up a good point that Jay's going to get whacked when he gets off the computer. Corinne's going to hit him. Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be one of those skillets where it just goes ding.
Well, she's making sure that that skillet is cured. You have to cure the skillet correctly.
Yeah, there's no sense in hitting him with something that doesn't have enough grease in it to make something.
Yeah, it has to make a certain twang noise, like
that. Down south we have those areas where when you're real quiet, you hear that ding 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 ding. I have a feeling they have those in Canada too. And Larry might be, or not Larry, but Jay might be part of the president's community. I don't know.
John, they actually have those in upstate New York.
Yeah, but they have an accent. They're like, "Hey, fit a ding ding ding, fucker," you know.
Well, that's Midtown. That's Midtown. That's Midtown. Oh man.
Oh shit.
No,
Yeah.
funny.
Fucking New Jersey, New York, man. Oh my God, dude. Those places, I swear, if you hit the wrong part of town, but that's the best place to be. You get a lawn chair, some popcorn, a cold beer, and you listen to them argue. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. And you know what destroyed it is that that the show, the Jersey Shore.
Oh yeah, I never watched it, but I mean I know of it.
No, I don't watch. I mean, we're about the same age, roughly 50s. That's not how people act in New Jersey. People don't act like that. That's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you got the Italians that that bought the IROC Z back in the 80s, and it was it wasn't IROC, it was Italian retard on cocaine is what it was called.
Hey, I love the IROC, man. I my favorite though, the original Trans Am with the eagle on the hood. That was the shit. But the IROC was a pretty kick-ass vehicle too. Thank you, Special K. My husband was New Jersey through and through, so he got coffee and water and lobster.
No, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that.
You telling me you don't go to a seafood restaurant and go, look, I want a lobster, some water, and a cup of coffee?
No, I said, give me a number 2, bitch.
Oh wow. And you're still breathing. Good call.
I married her.
Oh my God. What are you in the cellar? Where the hell is she at?
Well, I do currently live in a basement, yes.
Well, see, there's a reason for that.
No, John, it's called a bunker.
Oh, bunker. That's from the bitch fallout, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, woo.
Yeah.
I was gonna send you a few bucks, to call like an 800 service, but I was like, no.
Oh, my daddy had that Trans Am for years. Oh my God, bought in 2001 and restored. God, I love that Trans Am. If I was gonna get another classic car, that would be the one I want. I want it white with that eagle and all the striping and shit done on it.
We actually had about two. We sold it last year. We had a '94 with a LT1, 350. It was automatic, not a 6-speed, and it's hard because I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'3", even though I'm thin.
Jesus.
I couldn't fit in the car. I mean, it's like watching like the Tim Burton character get into. Like
right, yeah.
And it wouldn't work. So some of those don't really fit. I mean, I don't fit in the car. I understand when you said, and you feel when you're driving a vehicle, whether it be a car or truck or something like that, that is you. You become the vehicle. Driving.
Absolutely.
And it's very difficult to give those up. Even though they're, like. Okay, well, can't we just take the telephone pole out of the hood and make it better and just like go down the road? No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
Magnolia's husband is 6'7". Jesus God.
Wow, her husband's bigger than Mudpig.
Yeah, dude, that's where you go to bed and your knees hang over the edge.
Oh, dude, especially hotels. It's like I have to lay like sideways just so my feet don't fall off the bed.
Jesus, at 6'7", man, that's nuts. You're ducking through doorways, man. Cajun Lass X is 6'4". I'm 6 foot. Cajun Lass. Cajun Lass. Shit, Magnolia. I knew we were looking eye to eye, so I knew you were tall.
If I knew I was going live, I would have shaved.
Yeah, that would have been good. Maybe you could have done something with your face too.
Nah. I tried years ago. I said, mirror on the wall, and it just fell.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. That was
Deb Russell, husband was 6'3", 400 pounds. I stuffed him into a Nissan Pulsar once with what, a fucking forklift? Holy shit.
no,
Oh my God.
She would have needed a couple of crowbars and a shoehorn.
Something, yeah, and a lot of Vaseline. I'm 6 foot, Freebird. So yeah, Magnolia and I were staring eye to eye. Rockford Files. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Our youngest son is 6'4" and drove a Miata. Jesus God. What did he get in through the roof?
Rockford Files was James Gardner. He drove a 78 Z28, that gold colored one.
Yeah. Bacon grease. There you go. Top had to be off. Bought an Expedition. Yeah, that seems a little more sensible. Yeah, if you're 6'4" in a Miata, you're going through the sunroof to get in and out of that thing.
Yeah. No, I actually have. I'm proud to say I have a 2002 Dodge Cummins.
Oh, the pickup?
Yeah, short bed, cab and a half.
Yeah.
In mint condition with a short lift. I actually we were doing this fencing job, cedar fencing job, locally. Another contractor slammed on the brakes with a trailer, full gear, all the mowers.
Oh shit!
And jumped out of his newer Ram pickup, walked over. How much do you want for that truck? he would have given me $25,000 on the spot for the truck. Okay,
why? What makes it so special?
You can't find them, especially in that condition, and they run forever. I mean, I've got 234,000 on mine, and if you keep something nice, it'll last a long time. Unfortunately, the newer stuff, all computerized, everything else. Like I would, obviously, I followed you on your journey and different things that have happened. And as it started happening, I'm like, yeah, this doesn't sound good. I kind of figured it was going to be in the shop for a while.
Hey, Magnolia, do you guys have a picture side by side? We'll throw it up here if you do. You can send it to me. I'll put it up here. Well, damn, that was fast. That could not have been her. There's no fucking way. But that was really good timing.
What do you have? The White House on speed dial? What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna go get it. I got Larry on here. I need another beer. I can't do this shit sober.
By the way, did your other Modelo defrost yet?
Yeah.
I told you to pee on it.
Okay. I've got my Larry functionality here. They like to make those older trucks into monster trucks. Yes, which is kick ass.
Yeah. Yeah, no, mine's totally stock. Matter of fact, it's got an oversized turbo, and it was funny. I was coming back, not that I endorsed this. I was at a casino, and I did pretty well. I was coming back, and there was a couple stoplights on the way back to my place, and they had this little, I don't want to be racist here. I just call them little rice burners.
Yeah.
It's like ween, ween, ween.
Yeah.
Ween, ween, ween. And I just went, whoa! And
right
when it hit green, I just floored it. I beat their ass to the second light. I got so many thumbs up from that crew. They were probably a drive-by shooting gang. I had no idea. It was the funniest damn thing. I'm laughing. They're laughing because they're like, look at this middle-aged guy just kicked our ass.
Well, trust me, no one's saying middle-aged anymore. They're using the word old now.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? And it is true. I am a single father of 6 children, and they do.
Jesus God.
Yeah, my oldest is 27. He's an engineer for Honda. My daughter's a teacher. The other one's a insurance bonding agent. My boys, both
in prison.
No, twin boys. One of them works for me and is going for his PhD in biochemistry. The other one is doing his computer science.
I really need to see the mother because I know you. So could we get that on split screen?
No, it's she's on Facebook. I mean, just go on Facebook.
Oh my God.
Just you can see.
It's IHateLarry.com for any of you looking.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Here's 17 reasons why we don't like Larry.
40 is the new 30, 50 is the new 40. That's great. That means I'll be 40 in 3 years. Well, my birthday's the 25th. I'll be 48. Yes, I think. Fuck. I think 48. I was born in 74, so I think that's it.
70. Oh, okay. 70. I'm more like a WD 40.
Yeah. Kind of greasy and run down the side.
Yeah, kind of bacon bits, you know?
Oh, okay.
Bacon. Gotta get the bacon reference in there.
Let's see if we have a picture. Nope, that's not what I was waiting on. Oh
yeah. Well.
Oh, whoa. Who is this? Wait. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh my God. This is holy shit. I gotta show this to you guys. This is Deb Russell and her husband.
Wow. And he's how tall?
He's supposed to be 6'3". She might be standing on something though. Oh, here's magnolias. I got magnolias now. Here we go.
What are you getting? Wedding pictures?
Yeah. Look at this guy. Holy crap. Wait a minute. There we go. Look at that. What a family. My God.
That's a good looking family right there.
No shit, right?
That's a nice family. That's a nice picture.
And I met her, and she is a complete psycho. I love her to death. She is a nut job. She is fantastic. And she does photography, and she took a picture of the duck on the hood that was just really cool. The way the lighting hit it, and she kind of made it blur out in the background. It was a really, really, really good pick. It's my favorite pick of that duck.
Yeah, it was good. It's a shame I couldn't join you down in Hagerstown. I've worked all around the DC area. I've worked for a bunch of people, and I do a lot of paving stone. I do a lot of retaining walls, decks, outdoors, building homes, basically everything but electrical and plumbing. I freaking hate plumbing. Electrical always gets zapped. No matter what I do. So other than that, and as you guys are going around the Beltway, I'm like, oh, here comes Bethesda. Oh, here's Silver Springs. Oh, here's they're down by Alexander. I mean, I've been around that place quite a few times. Although it's about 2.5 hours south of where I am, I did a lot of work down there, so it was kind of nostalgic for myself. I just couldn't get away. We were finishing up the one job I had, and who knows? I know you got stuff going on. You're not sure yet, and I'm sure everybody will meet up one day at some point and do, our own rally or something.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, once I get a chance to see what's going to happen, it's just there's so much shit going on. Like tomorrow's going to be just a friggin' nightmare. Magnolia, I'm gonna have to find that picture of the duck. I can't pull it up real quick. But at any rate, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be if they told me I got to empty the whole truck out, I mean, we're talking 2 days, easy. I mean, I can get all the stuff out, and that's fine. It was 2003. Kev passed away 8 years ago last week. I'm so sorry, Deb. That's harsh. Yeah, if I can just get by with what I need, that'd be fine. But if I got to do the whole truck, I'm gonna have to get a U-Haul and figure out how to deal with that.
So is from your truck, the Volvo?
Yeah.
Every time I hear Volvo, I think of Olva. Yeah, don't. Anyway, moving on to your other truck that you have. What is the distance between the two? Is it?
Well, right now that truck is in the shop, and so I would have to pull in behind the shop and go from the shop to the truck, from the shop to the truck. I mean, it's not going to happen. They're going to have to bring that truck out of the shop, for me to go side by side just to even try to make any kind of time. Because once I get all the stuff out of it, pulling all the wiring out is what's going to be unreal. That whole truck is wired from elbow to axle. I mean, I've got just mounds of wire tucked, and it's not just like it's laying on the ground. It's all tucked. So I'm going to have to pull the panels to get all that wiring back out.
Is a truck going to be like just sold at auction? Because
no, they're going to fix it, but it's going to take months. And so they're talking about it's going to have to go to a dealer and yada yada. If that's the case, and I'm not going to have access to any of my things for months, then I don't know whether I can just leave. You know, how do you decide what you leave behind that you're not going to need? You know, it's it's just a nightmare.
Well, here's the thing, because, you know, again, I've been a contractor all my life, basically, over 35 years. And there's one thing I can tell you. And I know you have the disco lights and different things. You can probably take you could probably take a lot of that with you. However, what is your labor time worth versus just buy new wires and rewire for a new?
That's the problem. A lot of those wires are proprietary.
Yeah.
Jesus God.
I'm sorry, we ride the short bus.
Yeah. So much for driving. I'm gonna have to ride in the back. So yeah, it's a lot of those are wires that I cannot just buy new. I'm gonna have to be able to pull those out and then redo them. And like I said, a lot of those wires, when I tucked them, I would glue the backside of it so that if I hit a bump, it wouldn't just fall down and start to dangle. So I've got to be really careful with pulling those, because if you pull the shield off, you're going to snap some of those wires. So it's a you know, it's not something I was expecting I'd have to deal with. I thought, this is it. This is my truck. This is all I'm going to be in for a long time. Because they offered me a new truck last year, and I told them, no, I'm good. Leave. I don't want another new truck. You just keep it and give it to somebody else. So I had no intentions of swapping trucks. And now that that's a reality, oh shit. I mean, and doing that, you know, it's so much, dude. If you look at some of the videos where I've turned the camera around like this and just shown the top bunk and everything, and then keep in mind, when you lift the bottom bunk up, there is a compartment under there that's completely full as well. And there's drones and camera equipment. I mean, I've got camera equipment all over. I mean, everywhere, you know, because that's how I was doing all of my YouTube before, was shooting videos. So I have just tons of equipment, and then I have one dedicated closet just for my clothes. Now with the Cascadia that I was in, there is a huge blank space against the passenger side wall, and there's one cabinet. That's it, one. So the other side has a couple, you know, and I've got all this stuff in all these cabinets. I don't know how it's going to pan out. I really don't. That's why I'm saying, if I have to pull everything out, I may have to get a U-Haul, take it down to the house, drop everything off. Cuba, have a good night. Drop it all off at the house, and then come back up in order just to rearrange what I'm going to be able to fit in this other truck. So I just don't know. There's so many unanswered questions, and then trying to handle the new routing and the new loading and trying to figure out how the channel works with it. It's nuts. Guys, I got to hit the hay. Good night. Hey, Das Hound Lover, have a good night. I know everybody's getting tired. We're getting ready to kill it off anyway. I just wanted to do a 2-hour episode and kind of bring everybody up to date. But yeah, so it is what it is. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I highly doubt it, just because of the mass amount of work I got to do. But once I get back on, I'll hopefully have set up where I can go live again while I'm driving, and we can talk about it while I'm rolling down the road. But don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it shouldn't take you too long to get set up. I mean, it's a matter of a few things. Obviously, the longer you stream, the more luxuries you have.
Yes.
And you get used to those, and you're like, oh wow, it's like, hey, look, going back when we grew up, there were no cell phones. How'd you contact someone?
Oh, Magnolia, have a good night. We'll see you.
Oh, yeah, good night, Magnolia. You just have to unfortunately get in that mindset. You got to go back. You got to go back to basics and say, okay, what have I not used in the last 6 months? What have I used? What have I used in the last month, and so forth. And then those things become important, and you have bin number 1, 2, and 3, and then use those. And I mean, look, dude, you have and this, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You got a great personality. You got a great show going on. You could do this. Just do a one-on-one interview with pretty much anybody, and be able to, have your PayPal. YouTube, obviously they take about 30%, so you don't really want that on YouTube. You want it more of a personal, where you do a Venmo or PayPal or something. I'm paying you a compliment, because you could do this during the downtime until you get back up again. It's probably going to take, and I hate to say this because even with my occupation as well, a real quick story. I got a call from a guy who wanted a small railing put on his front porch. And it took me about a week to get back to him, because I'm putting together a picture book of jobs over the last, I did about 58 jobs last year. I forget what it was. Putting together all the photos in a new book to show clients, instead of doing
Good night, Crystal.
Instead of the new tech thing, just to show them pictures they could thumb through and take their time, whatever. And it was just kind of surreal, because it just kind of all stopped all of a sudden. It's not that it's stopped, it's that something has changed. You just have to hit the brakes, make a change, and then move on to the next thing. So I'm sure you'll be good. I mean, hell, you would be good just online as somebody who interviews other people, to be honest.
Well, that's what the new show is. That'll start next week, but we're going to be doing much more serious topics. That's why it's on the Rumble. If we're going to do, an interview where it's going to be a little more lighthearted and don't have to worry about that, we'll duel it. But right now we're focusing on Rumble, because the two that we have, there's no way I can do it on here. So we're just going to go straight Rumble. But so yeah, that's happening. And then the other one is meeting. We're going to try to meet a lot of the homeless folks along the way and help them out, as best I can, and try to get that up and running. But because that's something you can't time, you can't say at 8 o'clock I'm gonna see a homeless guy. So we're just going to record that and then upload it.
Well, I don't know. 8 o'clock on Friday, you busy?
I might be a little hammered, but either way, yeah, we might end up having the homeless guy helping us out. I'm just saying, it could be.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I've met many people that have had ups and downs. And by the way, when I say I've been to a lot of strip clubs, I'm not joking. I've been to a lot of them. I know a lot of people from these clubs. Met a lot of people that have been up and down, a lot of young people that died too early, and try to help as much as you can, and also offer a helping hand. And
right.
Sometimes, it's the old expression: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. It doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're not on the OTR Survival Rumble account, please do that. We're predicting next week. We're setting up the interview tomorrow with her, and then we're going to get the format laid out. So I'm expecting by next week we should have the very first show going, and then we're hoping that Mona will be the second guest. She is the one that I met down there, and she did all the poetry and stuff. So we're hoping to do her for the second show, and then we're going to just kind of throw it out there and see who else we can find that, has something they want to share, and we'll get the interviews going. And, finding guests, I'm hoping will kind of come to us for the most part.
Yeah. Dude, you'll have people that'll come to you. And by the way, when John said, he's going to do Mona, that did not come out right. For the YouTube algorithm, that is not something that should have. It's meant something totally different. For the PG audience out there, I just want to preface that. I want to watch your 6. I want to watch your 6.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, first of all, that would be difficult as I go down the road, and you know, even stopped, it's still going to be tricky. You know, it's going to require distance and accuracy that I don't possess.
Actually got a story about that, and we'll leave that for a separate time.
Yeah, let's leave that for Rumble.
Yeah, that's no, we could never talk about that here. No. No.
You could go to Veterans Homeless Shelter. Ola, we are actually working in that kind of light where we're going to try to see who we can meet and when. So at any rate, I will try to go live tomorrow and see what happens. But like I said, it's just going to matter of time and how that whole thing boils out. If not, the following day, I'll let you know what's up. You'll see the truck, and I'll show you everything I'm looking at. And I don't know. But till then, Captain Larry, I appreciate you coming on, man. It was good to meet you and share your level of mono humor with everyone here. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure she'll probably hit me in the head with a bat next time I see her. So thanks,
wait. Wiffle bats unite. Come on.
Yeah. No, that's for you. That's for you. They're gonna come and give you a little night bashing and help you go night.
Okay, it is if I may say something real quick, because it is nighttime. The ladies are all going to bed. You have to sing them out with like a crooning song, like a Dean Martin song. Come on in and turn the lights down low. Put the music on that's soft and slow. John and I have got to go, and we'll see you soon.